why don't we talk about Sonar Carbon? So this is the Sonar foil system. We've got a full carbon version here, and it also comes in a full alloy setup. So a few interesting things. North's one of the few brands that has a full carbon fuselage and carbon mast.
Okay.
And I mean, carbon masts are relatively easy to produce, relatively. But you know, saving the weight off of the fuselage is actually more important. So if you think about yourself like holding a 5-pound weight in close, you can hold it all day, but you know how it gets heavy out here. The same thing, like at the end of the mast, saving that weight at the end of the mast is going to make your whole setup feel substantially more light and lively.
That's a good
point. It's all the swing weight concept of the weight savings further out at the end of the mast is kind of magnified. So this is a full modular system. So, you know, we've been making foils now for 3 years. So, you know, a 3-year-old alloy mast will fit on this carbon fuselage, or the carbon fuselages will fit on any of the older systems. So it's all integrated. Yeah, this is a 1500R, so it's a relatively low aspect swept wing.
Okay.
But it's a pretty unique wing. It works good on, you know, it's big, but it works for kite foiling, and it'll also work for wing foiling as well.
Okay.
Or behind the boat. So, but we also have high aspect wings in all different sizes, and some bigger low aspect wings, which are real good for learning to wing. And
what's that denoted by? You said this was the R. Is that a different series?
Yeah, that's the reflex trailing edge. So it's actually got a concave on the trailing edge.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Which just basically makes it more stable. So yeah, this front wing was actually designed that you could ride it without a stabilizer or a real small stabilizer.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I can't say I've tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the Sonar carbon system, and yeah, lots of different length masts, different length two different lengths fuselages, and tons of front wings.
Yeah.
All, you know, it's all a system. You bought into it, you definitely don't outgrow it. You know, you can switch back and forth between kiting and winging with the, you know, just by changing your front wing.